Hey guys, so I got my Bowtech Invasion right here. I'm gonna see what I can do at 100 yards. I haven't shot this far in a long time. I'm just gonna use field tips and I guess just see what I can do with it today. Using some Gold Tip Hunter Pro arrows. It's a heck of a distance. Can you guys hear how long it's taking for that arrow to get there? It's crazy, it's like 2 seconds. Got a little bit of wobble in the arrow. I thought my bow was tuned, it might be a little off. Maybe I'm just don't have as good a release as I should right now. All right, well there's 4 shots at 100 yards. Let's go take a look and see where exactly they hit. Got the camera off the stand. All right, had it zoomed in, so that's how far it looks zoomed out. This lens is actually always zoomed to 18 millimeters, so it's actually a little bit further than it looks right here. Kind of difficult to self-film this kind of thing. So zoom in some. There it is. And again, I'm shooting I believe it's a 2011 Bowtech Invasion, 29.5-inch draw length, 67-pound pull. Gold Tip Pro Hunters, which are pretty great. They're not as strong as they advertise them, but they're good arrows. They fly good. A 300 spine on those. What else I got on here? A Vaper Trail drop away rest, HHA sight. Now, got this focused for like 100 million yards. Flip this up. Okay, so that's what we're working with. And to give you some perspective, that's what we got. That is about probably a 3.5, maybe 4-inch group at 100 yards. 4 arrows. I don't think that's bad at all. Let me tell you guys a little bit about the bow, because a lot of you guys, if you see this, you're probably going to want to buy a Bowtech, and you might want the Invasion, especially since they're pretty cheap these days. So let me tell you exactly what I think about it. Give you a little bit of a review on it. As you notice, I got 2 stabilizers on here. And that is because this bow has a lot of kick up. It really kicks up hard every time you shoot. So without a stabilizer, it's darn near impossible to shoot. Your groups are pretty trash without one. And you don't need an expensive one. I mean, that's a $7 one. And that's about a 10-year-old stabilizer I got when I was 13. So they don't have to be nice, you just need enough weight that when you shoot, that bow stays pretty level, doesn't kick up too bad. This is one of the nicer HHA sights. It's an older one. I think they make the new ones a little bit differently, but I love this thing. It's got a really big scope. And then here's my drop away rest. I guess I can't really show you how it works. It's the Vaper Trail drop away rest. That thing's great. It's limb driven. It takes a little bit of the torque out so you don't have it attached to your bus cables. Overall thoughts on this bow? It hasn't been as easy to tune as I would like it to be. It's been a little bit difficult. Even right now it's not perfectly tuned, but it's shooting mechanicals just as good as field tips, and it shoots broadheads good enough, like fixed blade broadheads, good enough that I'd probably take a deer out to 50 yards with the fixed blades, but I'd probably feel comfortable out to 70, 80 yards with a good mechanical head. I'm using the Schwackers this season. I'm going to see what I think of those. They shoot great. Still haven't tried them on an animal. So yeah, that's what I got going on. But I love Bowtech, by the way, and no, I'm not sponsored by Bowtech. But if anyone that works for Bowtech sees this, I would love to be, because I'm a huge fan of Bowtech bows in general. I've shot other bows, don't like them quite as much. The RPM 360, just in case you're kind of comparing the Invasion to that one right now, if you're looking at buying one of them, the RPM 360 is lighter. It holds steadier. It is an improvement. It's a little bit faster. I think this one's IBO is 350 something, maybe 355. So I do like the RPM a little bit more, but I will say the bigger brace height on this bow is nice. It's got a really, really big, forgiving brace height, and that's pretty great. But I'm a bit of a speed freak, so any bow I shoot isn't going to be quite as smooth, and I guess just overall smooth as some of the Matthews and other bows like that. But I think speed kills. The only time I ever mess up when hunting is when that arrow's going too slow and the deer jumps the string. So I hate that crap. These Bowtechs are really quiet and very, very, very fast. And that's extremely important to me. It's a must-have for any hunting bow or competition bow. And if you're doing a competition and like the limit on speed is, I think, 293 feet per second, something like that for most pro level competitions, and you got a fast bow like this, you can turn that draw weight way down, probably like 50 pounds, maybe even less with a super light arrow, and still get really flat shooting arrow and almost no weight that you're holding back. It'll make it a lot easier to be accurate. But anyway, that's sort of just a brief review of this bow. Highly recommend Bowtechs. I haven't shot anything other than Bowtechs in about 8 years. I don't plan on ever shooting any other brand. They're great. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Turn this around real quick. I'm sweating my butt off. It is so humid out here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, share it, subscribe. I'm going to be making more videos like this, product reviews. Hopefully I'm going to film a bunch of hunts this season. So I made this video partially just because I like shooting long range, and partially just to give you guys an idea that yeah, I do know what I'm doing. I'm accurate with a bow, and I can actually teach you how to properly tune your bow, set everything up. So if you're interested in that kind of information, this is the channel for you. So hit that subscribe button.